What's going on, guys? I just got back from the bank, and I'm gonna have to go to Bayside tomorrow because I just don't feel like dealing with. This is the fucked up thing. Even though I think it shouldn't be a big deal, I'm advised by the DC police and all that bullshit that I shouldn't be riding the metro unless I have to because I might cause a problem if I fight back if someone tries to mug me and all that bullshit. You mean your jails are crowded with fucking crackheads and bullshit like that, and you've illegal immigrants on the streets, and you're too busy selling out the country to give a fuck? So I'll just go to Bayside tomorrow. Fucking assholes. So I have to limit my smoking because that's all I have left. Um, Tiffany seems to have finally calmed the fuck down. I don't. This is not a Tiffany channel. As a matter of fact, as I told Stephanie when I met her with people like Bradley Manning or whatever she's going by now. I'm sorry, I don't remember. Chelsea Manning, um, and all the other fucking douches that were there. I mean, nice people that were there. I met all of the people that are in hot water now. They've all met me. That's all I'll say. Now, I am not that Ariel dude, but if half the shit he's saying is even halfway legit, you're gonna have to verify it every single time you have a question, aren't you? And I may not be that Ariel dude or whatever the fuck, but I know a bro when I see a bro. And there was this term that Musashi had that was called borrowing the battlefield. Kind of like it's just like when I had friends back in the day and they told me I was like Broly don't give a fuck. Broly will just go ape shit because he felt like it. Like if you looked at Broly the wrong way, like he went Super Saiyan. Like, did you spill some water across the planet? Broly just went Super Saiyan. Like you just don't know what Broly is going to do because Broly is going to do whatever the fuck he feels like doing, and you just can't stop Broly. Musashi called that borrowing the battlefield. When Musashi turned 30, he thought to himself, metaphorically speaking, and again, all my metaphors for Musashi and sword fighting are hacking. They're the modern day hacking. Sword fighting is the modern day hacking, okay? Because you only got to fuck up in sword fighting. If you fuck up one time, right? In hacking, you fuck up one time, they got you, right? Anyways, in hacking, it's not what everyone knows you did. It's what nobody ever knows you will do. You have already done and are capable of doing. That is what makes you famous. The best hackers, you don't even know they're hackers. That's the best way to say it. Anyways, so everyone has a something that made them decide that they needed to like wake up. And for me, it was realizing that they literally killed Amanda when she was 18, about to turn 19, to harvest her organs because we just didn't have insurance. And I'm not getting into that right now. All right. But that's the world we live in. They really have been pimping out Tiffany for years and years and years and using debt to control her. And she stole from a child because she's that desperate to get out of whatever the fuck she's involved in. And how much do you want to bet? Whoever the fuck Kevin Nish is the one who got all the bullshit, whatever the fuck. And everyone's trying to blame me for it. I swear to God, like I didn't go to this fucking crazy thing they're talking about. I yell at her every fucking day. What the fuck are you talking about? Anyways, dragons, dragon people, cone-headed fuckers, deep state corruption, German Nazis. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. There's some shit that just don't add up, right? If like since I was a kid, Dewey Decimal System and all that bullshit. Okay, 2 plus 2 is 4. 9/11 happened. No Child Left Behind. All of a sudden, uh, 2 plus 2 is yellow, and all that bullshit. And everyone's just watching TV except for me. Seriously. So, I'm not that aerial guy. I don't know what to tell you. But I will tell you that right now T drop is about, well, I won't show it. T drop is about starting. I didn't put anything else in. I didn't cash out $17,000 about a year ago today is when that stupid whore decided she wanted extra money from me and all that bullshit. Stupid rap whore who turned out to be a rap whore. Anyways, I think T drop might rally and go to about. This doesn't count. This is like interest. If you listen to me, you can make money. I don't give a fuck if you do or not. Not financial advice. Do your own research. This isn't always how I get paid back, but it's like sometimes I get tips. So, and it's a legit tip. You can look into it. Do your own research. It's legit. T drop. I didn't trade for more T fuel at 0.0031 because I think it's going to hit 5.005 because it didn't pull back to 0.003 it pulled back to 3.024 and then went back up to 3.1. So we might test 5. So if we get up to 0.005, that's half a cent. I would probably swap out another million for T fuel, especially if T fuel is at under 4 cents or around 4 cents. So do it with that what you will. It's not financial advice. I'll do more videos later. Like, I'm not going anywhere. This, look. Oops, I meant to not cough right into it. I'm not saying I have the answers to all this drama and bullshit. And believe it or not, all this K-pop shit is probably helping me obfuscate real bullshit anyways. But I don't know what to tell you. I don't even give a fuck about K-pop bullshit. When I met Stephanie, it was always at a political event. I only got involved because some crazy motherfucker tried to stage a literal civil war in my backyard. Look, I'm Maxim. I was pissing off the porch and catching like douches trying to like, have dog fights and sell each other like unlicensed firearms and shit like that. And every now and then someone got drunk and killed someone and tried to hide it and all that bullshit. And then and that was like what I was doing and whatnot. And then some motherfucker tried to like stage allegedly, some kind of like a, the bill. Every state has like a billionaire, and that's like the baron, like the old school feudal system, like the way Putin allegedly is saying that like your president might change, but your leaders don't change because it's all money, it's all monetary based. That's why they hate crypto and silver and all that bullshit. Silver's your stable coin. Crypto's how you um, get your wealth back from the system. But the same way back in the day, there was like, you are the Baron of Gascony. Every state has a billionaire. That's what it is. So like the billionaires make the rules. Or the billionaires who are not legit, those who are in the club make the rules, right? So you got to know how money works and all that bullshit. But anyways, so these motherfuckers were staging a literal civil war in 2017, and I single-handedly stopped it with a bulletproof shield and a bulletproof backpack. That was it. That's why I'm involved. If they would have never done that shit, I wouldn't be here. But here we are nonetheless. All right? Every fucking time Tiffany, Stephanie, whatever the fuck, was bothering me, I was doing some work shit. Because, excuse me, if I don't give a fuck about K-pop, I would rather make sure the country I grew up in doesn't get handed off to a bunch of fucking deep state, reptile, cone-headed, whatever the fucks, who, no matter what you think or whatever the fuck, there's some crazy shit going on in Hollywood, finance, sports, all that bullshit, right? There's something crazy going on. There is no such thing as QAnon. I've a bajillion times denounced QAnon. There's a there Look it up, Google it. There is a level of classification called Q. They used to call hackers anons. And I'll tell you another secret. Do you want to know why they don't give a shit if everyone in the military is woke and wears high heels and all that bullshit? Because the moment 9/11 happened, they started to corporatize the military. I can't I shouldn't go into that. What made Caesar so popular? He took care of his soldiers. I will just leave it at that. Sonny, chill the fuck out. I'm trading shit coins.